Others, switch on your videos. Hare Krishna. I just want everybody to switch on their videos. The way I can start. Please switch on your videos, otherwise I'm not taking the class. It's as simple as that. Yes. Kavishi. Arvika.
Hello,
Kavishi.
Prabhu. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible but not visible.
Yes, Prabhuji, that's because I'm actually in Pune, not in Aurangabad. So network is not very good.
Okay. Avishi, you were not there last week, right?
No.
We didn't have the class only last week. Radha, have you joined? Try switching on your video now. Okay, now it's fine. Okay. How was your birthday last week?
Really good.
Very good. Okay. So I think every time we meet, before I discuss something, where is Shibya?
I don't know.
Achha. She said she would join. Um, I thought we'll just recite few verses every time we meet from the Gita, and then we can. Okay. So all of you can keep your mics on and recite, or one of you can raise hand and recite after me. Others can also recite, but with your mics off. Is that okay? Who would like to start? So every time we meet, we will recite few shlokas from the Gita. Please raise hand, otherwise I'll have to call out your name. Avishi, let's start with you. Okay, you only raise your hand. Others can also recite, but keep your mics off. Then next one also can raise hand. Ready, Avishi?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you see it on your screen?
Yes.
So chapter 1 of the Gita, it is known as Observing the Armies on the Battlefield of Kurukshetra. Now we will not be discussing the shlokas, but we are just going to recite some shlokas every time we meet, because it is very, very calming for the mind, gives you a lot of peace, purifies the mind, and then we can begin the discussion. Dhritarashtra Uvacha
Dhritarashtra Uvacha
Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre
Dharmakshetra
Samaveta Yuyutsavaha
Samaveta Yutsava
Mamakaha Pandavaschaiva
Mamaka Pandavasva
Kim Akurvata Sanjaya.
Sanjaya
Sanjay Uvacha.
Sanjaya Uvacha
You're doing so well. Drishtva tu Pandavanekam.
Visvatu Panda. I can't read that word.
Okay, Pandavanekam.
Pandavanikam
Vyodham
Yodham
Duryodhanastada.
Duryodhanastada
Acharyam Upasangamya.
Acharyam Upasangyam
Raja Vachanam Abravit.
Raja Vakanam Abhavati
Very nice. Pashyetam
Pasyetam
Panduputranam
Panduputranam
Acharya
Acharya
Mahatim Chamum
Mahatim Chanvan
Vyodham
Yudham
Drupada Putrena
Drupada Patrena
तव शिष्येन धीमता
तव शिष्येन
अत्र शूरा
अत्र शूरा
महेश्वासा
महेश्वासा
भीमार्जुन
मार्जना
समायुधि
मारुति
युयुधानो
युवधानो
विराटश्च
विराटश्च
द्रुपदश्च
द्रौपदश्च
महारथः.
भारतः
One more. धृष्टकेतुश्च
दृष्टकेतुश्चेकितानः
केकितानः काशीराजश्च
काशीराजस्य
वीर्यवान्
वीर्यवान्
पुरोजित् कुन्तिभोजश्च शैब्यश्च
शब्यस्य
नरपुङ्गवः.
नरपुङ्गवः
हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण
कृष्ण
कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे
हरे राम
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे.
राम Can you repeat?
राम राम हरे हरे.
Rama Rama Hare Hare.
Okay, I need one more person. We'll recite 5 more verses before we discuss some stories. Who would like to recite? Either you raise your hand or I'll have to request you. Anvi, you want to do? Aradhya, you do. Okay. Text 6. Your mic, you can switch on. Yudhamanyuscha vikranta
युधामन्यश्च विक्रान्त
उत्तमौजाश्च वीर्यवान्
उत्तमोजाश्च वीर्यवान्
सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयश्च
सौभद्रो द्रौपदेयश्च
सर्व एव महारथः.
सर्व एव महारथः
अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये
अस्माकं तु विशिष्टाये
तान्निबोध द्विजोत्तमा
तानि बोधयिवोचमा
नायका मम सैन्यस्य
नायका मम सैन्यस्य
संज्ञार्थं तां ब्रवीमि ते.
संज्ञा Guruji, what is that?
संज्ञार्थं
संज्ञार्थं
तान् ब्रवीमि ते.
तान् ब्रवीमि
भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च
भवान् भीष्मश्च कर्णश्च
कृपश्च समितिं जयः
कृपश्च समितिञ्जयः
अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च
अश्वत्थामा विकर्णश्च
सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च.
सौमदत्तिस्तथैव च
अन्ये च बहवः शूरा
अन्ये च बहवः शूरा
मदर्थे त्यक्तजीवितः
मदर्थे त्यक्तजीवितः
नानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः
नानाशस्त्रप्रहरणाः
सर्वे युद्धविशारदा.
सर्वे युद्धविशारदा
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं
अपर्याप्तं तदस्माकं
बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितम्.
बलं भीष्माभिरक्षितं
पर्याप्तं त्विदमेतेषां
पर्याप्तं तेषां
बलं भीमाभिरक्षितम्.
भीमाभिरक्षितं
हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्ण
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे
हरे राम
हरे राम
राम राम हरे हरे.
राम राम हरे हरे.
Okay, so what did we discuss last to last week? Anyone remembers? Does anybody have a good memory? Who has a good memory? Who is not getting old? Who is young? Young people have.
Sir, you.
Yes, sir, you.
Who
You
has
can use your magic powers and you can time travel and then you can know what we did last class.
Very nice. But I want you to tell us, Shivya.
But I don't know. I don't have any magical powers like you have, right?
But you have memory.
No, I don't.
You're old.
Yes, very, very old.
How old are you? 80?
I'm 101 years old.
Congratulations. Very nice.
Thank you.
You are the oldest. So your teeth are intact or gone?
No, they're still perfect.
How come? They must be artificial.
Because I brush every day.
I've got many tricks to teach you all today,
Then please do.
but only if you all pay attention to the story I'm telling today. Okay? And then I'll ask everyone to repeat.
So is it about dark magic?
No black magic, Baba. I don't do black magic. These are simple tricks. Have you ever seen this picture?
Yeah, I have.
You said you do.
Okay,
I have.
name some of the demons that were sent by Kansa to kill Krishna.
There was some Putna or someone, I don't know.
You can name others also, yeah.
And I don't remember. This someone was called some Asura or something. I forgot. It started from A.
Asur to sabhi hain. Whoever was sent to kill Krishna.
His name, this demon's name starts from A.
So guess. You're right. Little more.
It's some Asura or someone. I don't know.
It starts with A for sure.
Yeah. I saw in the series of Krishna.
So just guess. Whoever tells will see Krishna in dream tonight.
No, that won't happen.
Arey, I'm giving you that guarantee. Whoever can tell us the name of this demon. Guess.
So I don't remember.
Golden chance.
Aghasura.
So the demon's name was Aghasura. You all missed it.
I was close. I was the closest.
So still, anyway, so I'll tell you the story behind this. This is very interesting.
Can I say? I know the story.
Say what?
The story. I know.
You can tell us, then I'll tell the details. Okay. Start.
Me.
Okay. Whatever you know, you can share, then we can.
So, Lord Krishna and his friends were playing in Vrindavan. They were just playing and having fun. And they were enjoying themselves. But in Mathura, Kansa was planning to kill Krishna. He was thinking of another scheme to kill him. And then this Asur called Aghasura came in front of him and said, I'm going to kill Krishna. And Kansa sent him to Vrindavan to kill him. So then the next day, when Krishna and his friends were playing again, they saw this cave kind of thing, and they were like, this cave has never been here. What is this? How did it come so fast? So it was actually Aghasura in disguise. He was a snake, and he was in disguise as a cave. So Krishna and his friends wanted to explore what was in the cave and what was in there and what would they find over there. So they decided to explore, and they slowly went towards the cave, even though some of them were feeling a bit weird and scared. So as they went inside the cave, they felt more scared than ever. And then there was because Aghasura was a snake, there was a lot of fluid in him. So the cave was very slippery, and all of them like slid through the thing, and they drowned in like a very poisonous liquid, and all of them fainted except for Krishna. And Krishna saved them and brought them on the rock kind of surface that was inside Aghasur, and like saved them. And then like he tried to punch on Agasur's body, and like finally broke his body open, and all of them escaped. But because all of his friends were very unconscious, he played his flute, and then that attracted the rain gods, and they like poured a lot of rain on the friends, and they became okay. And then Aghasura was also dead.
Okay, thank you.
It was quite a long story.
It's longer than that. Okay, so some details I would like to mention. Whatever Anvi said, a lot of it was correct, but just few details here and there. Now Krishna, he's living in Vrindavan, and always remember God is God, even if he's acting as a small child. Like when we are little children, our memory is limited, our strength is limited, right? Physical strength, and we don't understand things so much. But whether Krishna is acting as a small child or he's grown up, he always knows everything and his powers remain the same. And that is why he's Bhagavan. So, but demons, people who are like demons, they try to kill God. They think they can destroy God. So Kamsa was planning always, and one of the demons he deputed to kill Krishna, his name was Aghasur. You know what is the literal meaning of the word Agha? Like what is the meaning of the
No
name?
one can like cause pain to him. I don't know.
Okay. Now, what is the meaning of the name Anvi?
It means like a form, a name of goddess Lakshmi.
Okay, so every name. Maisha, what is the meaning of your name? Maisha?
Happiness forever.
Happiness forever. Good. So, so Agha literally meant sin. Sin. So that wasn't his original name, but he had committed so many sinful activities that now he was known as Sin. The demon called Sin. He had committed so many sins. So a person gets a name sometimes due to his family connection, the family is related to, or due to his activities or qualities. Like if somebody eats a lot, he gets a name. What do you call such a person who eats a lot?
Glutton.
Glutton. What else?
Patty.
Yeah, that's not his original name, but because of his activities, his qualities. Similarly, somebody is very fat or somebody is very tall, so we give them certain names. So a person is
By the
known
way,
by
what's
his
your height?
mine.
Yeah.
How is that related to the story?
You tell me, please. Just
Why?
tell.
How will that serve the purpose?
Sir,
What
please.
what will you do with that?
Just please.
Now, once you tell me, then I can tell.
Sir, please.
No. First, you tell me why do you want to know?
I just want to know.
No. You have to.
Sir, please, just the height you have to tell me. What's so?
You have to tell me the
More than
reason
that.
behind. You tell me the reason behind this question.
I want to find out if I'm taller than you. That's the reason.
So what? So what if you're not?
So just give me your height.
Okay. When you decide to tell me the reason, I'll tell you the
Sir,
height.
that's the reason I told you.
But how will that?
I'm going to compare that height with Krishna. Okay, now.
Okay, ठीक है. How How tall is Krishna?
20 feet.
Let me finish the story. Uske baad we'll discuss.
Anyway, you can tell me.
Okay, so literally because his activities were so bad, he was given the name Aghasura. Similarly, Duryodhan, you know the name Duryodhan? That was not his original name. His name was Suyodhan.
I
Suyodhan,
think Suyodhan means
one who always,
good
yeah.
deeds.
Su means good. When you add dur, it becomes really bad.
Yeah.
So he was known as Suyodhan. Suyodhan means one who always fights as per the rules of the battle. But he was always a cheater. He would always try to cheat people in the wars, or he would always act against the rules and regulations and systems. So his name became Duryodhan. Similarly, his father. What is the name of Duryodhan's father?
Dhritarashtra.
Dhritarashtra. Now, what is the meaning of the word Dhritarashtra?
F.
Dhritarashtra means one who steals others' kingdom.
He really did that?
Or
Like he steal Pandus.
So, or literally, it means thief. Now, would any parent give their child a name called thief? Dhritarashtra.
No.
So that means his original name was not Dhritarashtra.
It was what?
It must have been it must have been something else. But because of his wrong activities, when Vyasadeva wrote down Mahabharata, he forever gave him the name Dhritarashtra, and
So Vyasadeva didn't write Mahabharata.
so much so that nobody knows his original name now. So what is more important is not which family we are born in, but the deeds, our activities, our qualities that we exhibit in life. That's more
Guruji,
important.
I have a question.
Yes, Radhya.
Who gave him? But when Vyasadeva wrote Mahabharata, when the original Mahabharata was going on, why did people call him Duryodhan? Then who gave him the name?
No, because of his activities. Vyasadeva wrote Mahabharata much later, after the war was over. So because of his activities, Vyasadeva preferred to call him Dhritarashtra or Duryodhan, because they have been so sinful. So always our activities and the qualities that we exhibit, they are more important, because people will know us because of our qualities, our activities, our actions, how we behave in this world. So that is very important. It's not important how much we have, wealth we have, how beautiful we are, how talented we are. But if we don't have good qualities, our activities are not good, then we'll earn a bad name for ourselves forever. Okay, so Agha,
Guruji,
yes.
And then Shakuni get a name too? Because he was the main.
I have not thought about it. I've not thought about it, but I can do some research and figure out. But main people who were responsible for this massacre, this entire war of Mahabharata, were Duryodhana and Dhritarashtra, and therefore Vyasadeva has focused on them mainly. Okay, so now Agha literally meant sin. So he came to Vrindavan. You know why Kamsa never came to Vrindavan? I did share that story.
Because he was scared of Krishna.
He was scared of Radharani. Radharani had told him, if you ever come to Vrindavan, I'll make you a woman. I'll make you a woman forever. So once Kansa had come.
Can you repeat what Radha said? I couldn't hear.
No, I'm going to tell the whole story. So once Kansa personally came to kill Krishna in Vrindavan. But as soon as he entered the boundary of Vrindavan, he became a woman, an old fat lady, suddenly. Because Vrindavan is Krishna's land, Radharani's land, and nobody can harm Krishna. So as soon as he entered, this Vrindavan is protected by Radharani. And as soon as he entered, he became an old lady, big, fat, old lady. And Radharani has many, many friends. So the foremost of all the Sakhis or friends of Radharani, her name is Lalita Sakhi. Lalita.
And Vishakha.
Lalita and Vishaka. So Lalita is number 1. So she engaged this fat old lady who was Kansa in making cow dung cakes for 6 months. Yeah, that's what village people do now. They make those cow dung ka cakes. Have you ever seen those round
That's
things?
for gobar.
Ha, gobar ka, whatever you call it.
Disgusting. It is disgusting.
So Lalita Sakhi engaged Kamsa, forced him to make these cow dung cakes for 6 months. And this Kansa, poor bechara, was crying, leave me, let me go. Finally, but Radharani is very kind. She has a very, very kind heart, million times more than Krishna's. So she felt pity. She said, all right, this time I'm letting you go. But if ever you try to come back again and you try to enter the realm of Vrindavan, I will make you a woman forever. And that's why Kamsa was very scared. And therefore, he never tried to enter. Instead, he kept sending the demons. And even when he realized that all the demons were getting killed, he called Krishna and Balram to Mathura. He couldn't come to Vrindavan. This was the main reason. And where in a wrestling match, Krishna killed him. So one of the demons he sent, his name was Aghasura. And this Aghasura demon came to Vrindavan, but he took the form of a python, a huge python. You know how long this python was, this Aghasura? Guess.
80 feet.
No.
100 feet.
No.
100,000 feet.
Mm.
It was 1,000
Million feet.
How much, Avishi?
Million feet.
Million feet could be.
A billion feet.
He was 12 miles long.
How much is that?
That's so much.
12 miles. Guess. That is 19.2 kilometers.
That's pretty long.
And he was huge. And he came to a place, a forest. He came to a forest where Krishna. Yes, Shivya. How can we serve you?
I'm reading bad messages on the chat.
Who is sending?
Anvidi.
I'm not sending anything to Shivya.
Send me a screenshot on WhatsApp.
Okay,
fine.
you message me what screenshots. Send me on my number.
She's acting like I'm cyberbullying her or something.
Okay. ठीक है. Relax. Anvi, are you still in Kolkata?
Yeah.
Okay. So you all can settle your scores after the class. Okay. So, and he had a very unique plan to destroy Krishna. Now, demons also have some intelligence. So he came to the exact spot in the forest where Krishna and his little cowherd friends, they were playing. They used to have lots of fun. In Krishna's planet, there's only fun. There's only bliss, happiness. There's no school. There's no homework.
I know.
How many of you would like to be in Krishna's planet? Would like to go? And there's only play. You eat nicest of things, you play, you get
Yeah, it was so much fun. No
There is so much
jobs,
fun.
nothing.
There is so much fun, only fun.
Just lazy people lying down under trees.
No,
Radharani doesn't agree.
there is party all day, all night.
I know.
So anyways, so he came and he had a unique plan. The plan was, that's why he was known as sin personified. He thought, let me kill all the cowherd friends of Krishna. Let me swallow them, let me kill all of them. And then because of which, Krishna will automatically die when he sees his dear friends are dead. And because Krishna will also die and all the children are dead, their parents in Vrindavan will also die due to separation, due to grief. And that way, his plan was to kill everyone in Vrindavan and not just Krishna. Now you can understand? Kansa sent him to kill one person, but he has a plan to kill everybody. That's why his name was Sin, the demon who is sin personified. And to execute this plan, he came inside this forest, laid down, and he opened his mouth wide. You know how the pythons eat their prey? They just open their mouth and swallow everything. And inside their body, they will just try to roll around and break their bones and thus digest. So the demon opened its mouth wide, and it was so big, the upper lip, the upper part of his mouth was touching the sky. So boys were playing, and suddenly they looked at this cave. They said, "This cave, we've never seen this cave at this particular spot. Where did it come from?" So they decided to explore what's inside the cave. And as they walked towards the cave, suddenly one boy realized, "Oh, no, 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 don't go. I can see the eyes moving. This is not a cave. This is a demon who has come to kill us. So let's be careful." But then the other boy, one of the boys, he said, "Don't worry. Even if it's a demon, our dear Krishna can easily kill him." Because they had seen Krishna killing so many demons. So they just looked at Krishna, at his face. They laughed, clapping. They were so happy that they had such a powerful friend, such a dear friend in Krishna. And they walked into the demon's mouth. And Krishna was shocked because his dear friends had just entered the demon's mouth, and he didn't know for a few seconds that what to do. And suddenly he realized, "Oh no, why should I worry? I'm God. It's no problem for me." You know, when all the cowherd boys entered the demon's mouth, the demon still kept its mouth wide open. Any guesses why?
To kill Krishna.
Because Krishna had not yet entered. His plan was not yet complete. So then Krishna, thinking for a while, he entered. And as soon as Krishna entered the demon's mouth, the demon closed its jaws. And when Krishna entered, suddenly he sees all his friends inside the demon's belly. They were not just unconscious, they were actually dead. They had been killed. So Krishna, because he's most intelligent, it's not a problem for him. What he did, he also figured out a unique way to kill the demon. The demon was trying to choke him. So Krishna decides to do the same thing to him. So Krishna started expanding his size within the demon's throat. Krishna started expanding his size, became bigger and bigger and bigger. And because of which, see, if something is stuck in your throat, you can't breathe properly, right? So the demon could not breathe, and suddenly his soul, the soul from the demon's body, just came out from the top of his head, and it just burst open, and the demon died immediately because Krishna didn't let him breathe. And his mouth then remained open because he was trying to breathe, but Krishna wasn't letting him. He was standing in his throat. So the mouth remained wide open, as you can see on the screen. But his soul came out. The demon was dead. And then finally, Krishna, how did he revive his friends? Anyone knows? Many times he did that when other demons were attacking or just trying to kill the cowherd boy. Sometimes they were dead, sometimes they were unconscious. How would Krishna revive them? How did Krishna bring them back to life? Anyone knows?
By playing his flute.
Okay, by playing his flute. Who else would like to answer? Shivya, Radhya, the screen is jammed. Okay, I think they have some Wi-Fi issue at home. Shivya, would you like to guess?
So I sent you the picture. Did you get it?
You were busy with that.
Seriously, sir, she's not paying attention in class.
I was.
Hi, silly. That
Well, seriously, you made such a big deal out of it.
okay, it's okay.
Prabhuji, I couldn't hear you from when you said that how he made
Okay.
made his friends.
So
So what's the answer?
how did Krishna bring his friends back to life? Always, whenever they were unconscious
By
or
playing his flute, right?
no, he would just glance upon them.
So, but
Just by his glance, they would be revived. They would come back to life. So Krishna's glance is very powerful. His eyes have such power. He glances upon anybody, and a person can be revived. So therefore, it is very important to every now and then visit the temple or visit the temple at home or outside, because we go to temple not because we want to see the Lord. We go so that he can also see us, and when he casts his glance upon us, when he sees us, we also are blessed, just like the boys were blessed just by the Lord's glance. Now Shivya is messaging someone, I think.
they're just joke.
Okay.
He was just not paying attention.
So then all the cowherd boys, they got up and they came out with Krishna, jumping, dancing as usual. And for one full year and for a long time after that, this particular so-called cave became a playground for all the boys. They would play hide and seek. You know, the games that we play as children, Krishna has played all of them. They have all kinds of sports in Golok Vrindavan. And they would play hide and seek, they would play wrestling, and that's all they do. They just have fun. Morning, may they go into the forest, they would play, they would wrestle, and sometimes Krishna's friends wrestle with him and they defeat him also, because Krishna gets defeated by their love. Otherwise, nobody can defeat him. Such big demons could not kill him, but he gets conquered, he gets defeated by love. So when it comes to God, when it comes to Krishna, the only ingredient, the only thing that we need to have is, what is one thing that we need to have?
Compassion.
To please him? Love.
Love.
Love. Even if you're offering him something, should be offered with love. Whatever. If we have love, then Krishna will be very happy to shower his grace. So, and how do we develop that love for the Lord? Just by doing what we are doing every Sunday.
By giving
By
tulsi
listening
patta
to
and
his
flowers
By,
and
by
water and a
simply,
fruit.
yeah, so simply by hearing his stories, simply by chanting his names, simply by offering him those leaf, flower, fruit with love. These are the activities by which our love for him will awaken. And when that love is there, Krishna is always ready to protect us from all types of dangers, as he was doing when he was in Vrindavan. All these cowherd boys, one thing that they have was love. And therefore Krishna was bound by that love. Anvi, did you start reading the book?
Yes, sir.
Which one?
Icons of Grace.
So where have you reached? Which chapter are you on?
I just started reading yesterday. So I read that values book also, like values
Very
for
nice.
children. And then
Radhya, where have you reached? Icons of
I've not read in 10 days. I was at a camp.
Okay. So keep reading. Shivya, you can also read. Shivya is the most sober girl.
so
and
can you
least
please
naughty.
tell us your I've messaged the things I need to know in the chat.
Pardon?
I've messaged the things I need to know about you.
But what is the reason?
I just want to know.
My height and my name. My
Yes.
height is around 5'5", I think.
It's 5'9". Oh,
Why? What happened?
okay. And what does your name mean?
Nityananda means eternally blissful, eternally happy.
Oh, unique name.
Why are you so concerned with the height?
Because my goal is to be 5'5". I'm 5'3" right now.
Work hard. All right. Do you all want to learn a trick before we end?
Yes,
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 yes.
yes. Yes.
There are many. These are all number tricks only.
Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Please start.
Okay. So all of you. Let me see. Okay.
Just select one.
I'll give you a simple one, not a very difficult one.
Okay.
Thinking of. Okay. Everyone, think of a number between 1 and 8.
Thought.
Think of any number between 1 and 8. Shivya, you are doing it?
She's busy messaging someone.
I know. Who are you messaging? They all trouble you, na?
He troubles us.
They all trouble with you.
Exactly, we envy
So
her
what's
now.
the next trick? What's the next trick? What's the next
Okay.
step?
Multiplied by 2.
Done.
Now multiply by 5.
Okay.
Done?
I'm bad at multiplication.
Come on, it's so easy. Come on.
You have to think of a number between 1 and 8. If you multiply it by 2, then multiply by 5. Done? You got a particular number. Now subtract 5.
Okay, done.
What?
Add 7 to it.
One time.
Okay.
Now you've got a particular number, a two-digit
Oh,
number.
wait. We have
Yes.
to multiply it by. We have to multiply it by 5. Then what did we have to do?
It's okay. Think of a number between 1 and 8.
Yeah.
Then multiply it by 2.
Then multiply it by 5.
And then multiply it by 5.
Done.
Then subtract 5 out of this number.
So what do we need to do?
And add 7.
Done.
Then you've got a two-digit number now.
Yes.
Yes.
The two-digit number, the first number is the digit. The first digit is the number you chose.
Yeah.
And the second is 2.
Yes. Minus
Yes,
72.
Minus 40. Minus 47.
Minus?
You've
Minus
done something
47.
wrong then.
Avishi, you've done something. What is your number?
4.
4. Okay, so you have to multiply by 2.
So can I do it?
Okay.
8.
Yes.
Multiply by 5. Multiply by 5. 40.
I have to multiply 8 with 5.
Subtract.
What do I have to multiply by 5? 8.
8 into 5.
Okay, 40.
Now minus 5. Subtract
40.
5.
Add 7.
35. Add 7.
42. Oh,
So
42.
the first number is the number you chose, and the second is always going to be 2.
Okay.
So you chose 4, so it is 42. Somebody chose 5, so 52. Like that.
Oh, this is a nice trick.
All right. This is always going to be like this. The first number will always be the number you chose.
That's what are we gonna do?
What was the answer? I couldn't hear you.
I mean, whatever number you chose,
So what was the answer?
whatever number.
So what is the answer? Shivya.
The answer is always going to be the first digit will be the number you had chosen, and the second digit will be 2.
Unmute.
Right?
Radha, you are unmute.
So if somebody, or you can even do it this way. You can, in the end, you can ask somebody, okay, what was your original number? The person might say 3. And you can say, so the final number you got is 32.
32.
Okay.
Understood? So you can do it
That
this
to
way.
make it even more intriguing.
Yes. So you can say, okay, you thought of 42, you thought of 52, like that. Right? That's it for the week. And we meet next week, same
Do
time.
we have to learn any verse?
Good idea.
No.
Homework. I think we can do at least one in a week, no? One verse in a week. That's the price for the every week I teach you.
I want to know one more thing.
Hmm.
What's your favorite? Who's your favorite actor?
I don't know. My favorite actor is Shivya.
Seriously? Oh, come on.
So they use the word actor for actresses and actor both.
Yeah, we use. Yeah. So please answer.
My favorite is Shivya. Shivya is my favorite.
So
actor.
please. You Shivya.
Shivya, is that okay?
No, sir, it's not okay.
Why?
Shivya
Okay,
is-
it's Anvi.
No.
Now it's okay.
So please tell me.
Bollywood.
What?
When is Avyan's
Okay,
birthday?
so
Today or tomorrow?
Party is today, his birthday is tomorrow.
okay. So I'll see you all in July mostly. I'll come to Kolkata.
The door.
Nothing.
Yeah.
So please tell me what? What is
I think
it?
I already told you.
No, sir. Bollywood.
No, I don't watch movies.
Who doesn't watch? Okay, Hollywood.
I don't watch movies.
So
There are some people who don't watch movies unlike you.